Hey everyone, my name is Jeremy, and I wanted to do a quick video on trusting the process or trusting the unfolding. When I say process, I mean that life is constantly using everything around you in order to mold and shape you and pull you towards your purpose in life and or the things that you are unconsciously and consciously asking for. When I say unfolding, it is very much the process, but the awareness of how the individual actions or individual circumstances or people kind of help with the process. And I say that because we're always in a process, but I identify that I am in a process right now. I recognize that I am asking a lot from life, um, asking for some pretty big things. And because of the consistent meditation that I do, because I constantly ground myself in the present, because I'm constantly going within myself to analyze what's going on around me and connecting the dots to the bigger picture and how all of it connects with my end goal and what I'm asking for, it's all a process, you know. Um, Currently, I identify that my purpose in life is to help people operate at their highest potential um, by operating through self awareness. And my end goal, if I was able to do something without being paid while all my needs are being met, would be coaching, life coaching, accountability coaching, goal setting, anything related to that, executive coaching. And I recognize as I take a moment to pull myself in the present, analyze my friends, my family members, my coworkers, the situations that I'm in at work, related to school, the other projects that I'm doing, all of it is shifting and molding and shaping me into being exactly that. I envision myself as a coach. I feel myself as being a coach. I manifest it. I do all of these things that are aligned with me being a coach, which includes me aligning my corporate career while I'm in corporate America with being a coach, which I identify as a human resource professional. So as I am doing little things to prepare me to be a coach, in the long run, getting that practical experience outside of work and within work, aligning my daily behaviors and my thoughts and my feelings and my vibrations with being a coach, I am enveloped, I am encased in a process. And the moment that I try to control how that process unfolds, the moment everything becomes disrupted and there's resistance. And you know that there's resistance in your life when things just aren't going the way that you intend them to go. That's somewhat life's way of saying, hey, take a different approach, or you might want to do something a little bit different, you know? For example, when I was not in pursuit of an HR related role at work, which I feel aligns with being a coach, I would be in a role and I would be reaching for what I considered success. And I always hold myself to a higher standard than what the expectation is. I would grasp it for a little bit and then it would, I would lose grasp of it. Or I would get it, hold it, but I couldn't hold it consistently, you know? And to me, that is life saying, shift your focus elsewhere. Versus now, with me identifying that HR is where I want to go with the end goal of coaching, I have been connected to so many different people that it would be impossible for me, well, nearly impossible for me to connect with. By having a voice and saying, this is what I want to do, these are the things that I've done to help prepare myself for the opportunity, people seeing the determination and the grit that I have in offering themselves life, using them as a way to help me get what I'm trying to accomplish, because again, it is aligned with my end goal of being a coach, which I feel is aligned with my purpose in life of helping people operate at their highest potential. I don't try to control what happens in my life. I make conscious decisions in the present that I feel will help me be in a better position. So I see something happening. I don't try to control it. I embrace it when it comes, make a decision based on the wisdom that I've gained and the awareness that I have, with the foresight of knowing that it has to align with where I want to go, and then I just let it go, right? If I have to give advice to someone who is kind of just floundering in life, who is all over the place, I would say get really acquainted with grounding yourself by practicing grounding exercises and meditation, and also releasing control of life. And that doesn't mean that you don't do what you have to do and you just sit on a couch and not do anything. No, that means as life brings things to you, you do your best to make conscious choices. Grounding and meditation helps with your ability to be pulled into the present, which then helps you make conscious choices that are to your benefit. And the quicker that you see that, the easier life will become, because you're surrendering to life. Life is always going to win. Life is always going to win. So if life is always going to win, submit to it. Don't try to control things, and make conscious choices. I hope that made sense. Grounding exercises and meditation is not easy. I've done videos on them, so you can go throughout my channel and see what they are. They help you to become very clear. They help you to become very conscious. They help you to elevate into your higher sense of self. They help you to pause before you react to certain situations. It's helped me in so many different ways. So if anything you take from this video, perfect practice of grounding exercises and meditation makes perfect. And it helps you to make conscious or ideal choices or decisions that will be to your benefit later on. The more you align yourself with your purpose in life, which is something that you're really good at, that comes naturally to you, that you can be paid for, that's of service to the world, and something that the world needs, which is ikigai, if I'm not saying that, I believe I'm saying that correctly. Your life purpose is always there. If you take a moment to kind of analyze the situations and circumstances that you found yourself in, and what people come to you for, and what life aggravates within you to grow, you'll know that it's there. Everybody has a life purpose. Everybody has a reason that they're breathing. And the quicker that you identify that and align your day-to-day actions and vibrations and energy and intentions, which are super important. You cannot forget about your intentions. Your intentions have to be right. But the more that you align all of those things with your life purpose, the more that life will honor you and bring about things that you didn't think were possible. Your situations will change. You'll meet people that you never thought you'd meet. Life will just kind of just open things up to you and put you in an open heaven, or under an open heaven. Affirmations are super important to me. They help me invoke the feeling that is associated with whatever my ideal outcome is. So as I'm in the process and witnessing the unfolding, I go to that place of that feeling of what it is that I'm trying to accomplish, to kind of ground myself in the present and say, okay, it's going to be worth it in the long run. And yeah, everything's going to be well. I feel that my process is yielding me to be the best person that I can possibly be, to be an effective coach. In fact, one of my affirmations is, I am a highly effective author, coach, speaker, trainer, and I travel safely around the world to help people operate at their highest potential. I am fulfilling my life purpose and experience overflow in God's abundance every moment of my life. And I see that happening, but that's all because I can pull myself into the present, not be caught up in the emotion, reduce and or eliminate the mental chatter through grounding exercises, and really focus and hone in on what's going on in the present. I hope that this video helps you. Even when you're going through something super difficult, it is a part of the process and the unfolding. When I had family members who died unexpectedly, it was a part of my process. It woke me up. It broke me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, so that I had to pull together the pieces in order to be in a place that I could see everything around me, see my end goal of being a coach, and say, oh, okay, life, I get it. No need for any traumatic situations anymore, right? So yeah, difficult things can bring about needed change. And in fact, a lot of times, because we don't take the time to operate in a place of self-awareness, it takes a traumatic situation in order to wake us up. No, it doesn't feel good while it's happening, but it's very much necessary. The more that you resist and or do not look beneath the surface of the circumstance or the person, and ignore things, the more traumatic those situations will get. Oprah always talks about the whispers of life. When I analyzed what had happened prior to those family members dying unexpectedly, those situations were not as big, still traumatic, but not as big, So just imagine a series of events just piling on top of you and you just breaking. That's what it took for me. Hopefully this video helps you to see that you don't have to go through that if you just trust the process and the unfolding. I wish nothing but the best for you. In fact, I hope that you were able to get something from this video that you can apply to your day-to-day life that will help you be successful. The one thing that I would tell my younger self is to get to self-awareness as quickly as possible through grounding and meditation, and align your behaviors with your ideal outcome, which is fulfilling your purpose and the assignment on your life. Align your job that you're occupying now with your ideal outcome, so it will help you and you're still getting paid for it. Align your education with it. Align your life experiences that you choose to be in with it, and just be the best that you possibly can be. I probably would have chosen a different program as far as education is concerned to align with coaching at an earlier stage in my life. Had I known and been aware and self-aware, I would have chosen a job that was more aligned with my purpose in life. I would have, done so many things differently had I had self-awareness to kind of guide me. But the crazy thing about it is, because life always pulls you towards your purpose in life, the things that I encountered in a roundabout way align with my ideal outcome. You can never get away from your life purpose. You may take a longer path to get there, but life will always win. I can't say that enough. But I hope that this video helps you with something, and hope that you walk away a better person, and I hope that life will smile on you in a good way. Have a great day.